Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, we are going to do a reading. It's, I was going to say it's Friday the 13th. It's not. It's February the 13th. Okay. The channel. Not often do I ask, okay, for support for the channel, apart from just love and respect that you guys give. But I am trying to keep the channel going consistently. So I'm going to put a link in the description box for my PayPal Me account, and if you want to give an energy donation, I think ever since I've been going, I've only ever received the one energy donation. I don't ask, but I do want to keep the channel going, and I need to do that through donations or you guys booking readings. So I'll put all the details in the description box, including the readings. I'm going to have a look at my readings, and I do want to keep the prices low for you guys, okay? But $25 gets me about £16–17. The exchange rate kind of is crippling. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there, and let's just carry on. Okay, so we've got the ancient Italian tarot. We're going to pull a story. Why do I get nervous now about pulling a story? Okay. It's 10:12. I don't know why I'm saying that. It's 10:12. It's not even like a... It's 1012. Now, at the bottom of the deck, I saw the Fool card, which is a 0 card. So we've got 1, the Magician. 0 is the Fool. 1 again is the Magician, and 2 is the High Priestess. Don't know why I'm telling you that. Okay. The sun is out. The sun has got his hat on. Hip, 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 hooray. Let's have a story, please, for this Thursday. Oh, we've got the Prince of Cups. I was playing with these cards earlier, just having a shuffle, and that card kept coming out. I want to know why he's taken... What does it mean? Because he's taken the lid off of it. Looks like he's carrying like an urn. But he's taken the lid off. That makes me feel as if, because I'm going to try and go with like the number sync that I've just seen, which is a sync. I'll make it into a sync. I'll make it into a sync. Okay. Magician. It shows, okay, the Fool. It's normally the Fool is the start of the journey. He meets the Magician. The Magician shows him how to use his talents, okay? Then you tap into your High Priestess energy, your intuition. So, 1, okay, the Magician says, okay, you've got to let it flow, this love. 2, the Fool gets a bit scared again, okay. The Magician comes back in, reminds him, he takes the lid off, and now he's at this point of trusting his intuition. Got very pointy shoes on there. Winkle pickers. It's got winkle pickers on. Got the Chariot. That would come in with having a kick up the bum from the Magician, the High Priestess. Especially as the horses are white, so I want to say it's... I keep talking about how these horses are in sync with each other. The only difference really is the angle of their heads. The masculine horses here. Why do I want to say hold your horses? Why is he being told? Hold your horses. 2 of Cups. And then the Death card. So this has been a stop and go. Doing it. No, I feel like a fool. No, I'm doing it. Trust your intuition. Nudge from divine. got to hold my horses, Two of Cups. Then we've got spiritual transformation, death. It's like, sod it. I'm going for it. I've lost everything. It's all fallen away. We're just going to have these 4 cards? Really? Okay. One, two, three, four. Tell me that you love me more. I don't even know if that's the right words, but it sounded right. Hi, Jasp. Chariot. Kick up the bum from Divine. But you're kind of saying, hold your horses here. Two of Cups. Bit of a barrier in between them two. There's got to be a way through, because you've got the spiritual transformation that's looking at it. The Death card. What's the bottom of the deck? Resurrection. Do I, don't I? Oh, sod it. I'm doing it. Masculine energy. We're going to spend the next year in this toing and froing energy. Because it's been a year, really, working on the masculine's energy. Over a year. Okay. Tell me that you love me more. Let's clarify this. Everyday tarot. Okay, let's have a look. We take every day as it comes. One day at a time. Living in the now. You've got a Page of Wands here. A Page of Cups and a Page of Wands. Okay, let's have a look. It's 10:17. That's just for Laurie. We'll be watching. See, trying to get this balance here. Things have been choppy. He looks quite good, actually. He looks quite balanced. It's like he's putting his... he's preparing to put his best foot forward. Something about these winkle pickers and his shoes and his foot. Something about putting his foot in his mouth. Okay. What does that saying actually mean? To put your foot in your mouth. Apart from if you want to eat your toenails. That's what does it for you. Meaning of put your foot in your mouth to say or do something that offends, upsets or embarrasses someone else. The thing you said or did usually gets you into trouble, especially if you hadn't thought carefully before speaking or doing it. Okay. So, a nervous Page of Cups. He is in love. It's the Page of Love. The Page of Love. It's like the channel of love, but he's got a page. Okay. The Page of Love. He's finding his balance. He's going to get ready to put his best foot forward. Okay, so he's obviously maybe said some things that he regrets. So it's embarrassment. It's just embarrassment stopping him. I had this yesterday. Not in the same, like, Two of Cups situation. But I had to make a phone call that I've been putting off for a long, long time. And it was like, I'm just going to do it. And I done it, and I felt such a relief because I've been putting it off. Such a relief. And the outcome was fine. Okay, I had to apologise about a few things. That's okay, swallowing my pride. I just said, I have no excuses, and I'd just like to say sorry. I kind of lost the plot a bit. And that took courage. But once I'd done it, it was like, whew. I felt like a whole weight had been lifted off of my shoulders. Like just one little thing that I kept putting off. I knew I had to do it. Kept putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. The time come. And I even said to them, sorry, I was a bit of a chicken to speak to you. There you go. I just said sorry. What else can you say? So I don't have any excuses. I'm just sorry. I have been avoiding you. Okay. Right then, so we've got the Chariot. He looks strong here. It's like they're looking at each other, these horses, as if to say, are you ready to go? Are you ready to do this? He looks ready. I feel as if the masculine feels like he's got to put on a show and he doesn't. He just has to swallow his pride. There's a lot of embarrassment here. But the longer you leave it, the more pressure builds up inside of you. Let's look at the Chariot. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is sending the masculine to the Two of Cups. How can I show you this? So the way that that arrow is pointing here is towards the Two of Cups here. But there is a block. But this is a destiny. This is the way. This is the destiny. You are my destiny. You are my one and only. A bit of Lionel this morning. So now we've got the Page of Swords. Who knows this? He is surveying. So it's like he's standing there at the Two of Cups, but he's looking at the Chariot and the Destiny card. This masculine is free to fly. He's got wings on his sandals and he's broken free. He doesn't look like he's attached to anything or anyone. Maybe that's his fear of being attached, of commitment. But then we have the Death card. He's lost it all. It's all fallen away. Don't know what kind of picture he's been trying to paint, but okay. Three of Cups. Time for a celebration. Third party situation. Three's a crowd. Okay. Two's a couple. Three's a crowd. Bottom of the deck with the Resurrection. Seven of Pentacles. This is the feminine here working on her home, her garden, her pentacles. Does look like the Nine of Pentacles, the Divine Feminine's card. Okay, so we've got the Resurrection, Seven of Pentacles. So I feel as if the feminines are ready for the harvest. And we've got the masculines here with the Resurrection. I'm going to read this. So, it's only a little bit to read here. Two of Pentacles. You are juggling multiple priorities and need to manage your time carefully and find your balance. You don't have to be busy to get things done. Sometimes taking a break is the most productive thing you can do. So I feel the masculine has definitely taken a break. It's quite obvious he's taken a break from the connection, seeing as he's kind of nowhere to be seen. But I think he has been juggling this. Do I, don't I, do I, don't I? The lid's off of this cup of love. Okay, then we've got the Wheel of Fortune with the Chariot. Hi, Lily. Okay, sweet pea. You are a driving force. Wow, this... Oh, I'm reading the Chariot. I want to read the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you are a driving force. Let's just leave it there. Let's see what the Wheel of Fortune wants to say. You are experiencing the cycle of change. So you are the driving force and you are experiencing a cycle of change. The wheel is turning and your situation is constantly evolving and shifting. What goes up must come down and vice versa. Two of Cups with the Page of Swords. That's the Surveyor card. He's been kind of spying, observing the situation for quite a while, undercover. Looking at the Two of Cups. You have a curious mind and love to ask questions and learn new things. You are a natural communicator and ready to take the next step to share your message with the world. Spiritual transformation. Why did we turn him around? Why did he spin round in reverse? This is to and fro. Reversed. You are holding back from expressing your truth, especially in a public forum. You prefer to express your thoughts and opinions privately or anonymously. Let go of the fear and shout your message from the rooftops. You just spun yourself around. Okay, Three of Cups with the Death card, spiritual transformation. Celebrate your successes with your closest friends and family. Collaborate with others on a creative project and inspire one another to reach new heights. So I feel like you are part of the crowd, okay? You are part of the group. You might be anonymously at the moment. Just reminds me of that. I made a comment the other day about a viewer, okay, that was called Anonymous. Okay. But it's saying, you know, it's time to maybe speak up publicly. And that's a fear here. Maybe that's what's scary. Is because you're right. You would prefer to share your feelings and emotions privately or anonymously. I think maybe try sharing them privately first, and then you'll see what the next step is. The Seven of Pentacles is the next step with the Resurrection. It's like, don't think too far into the future. You just have to deal with, like, right now, today. Seven of Pentacles. And we'll let tomorrow take care of tomorrow. You are prepared to put in the hard work now and to reap the rewards later. You know this is a long-term game and you may not see immediate results. You've done what you can. Now it's time to wait patiently for the payoff. But that's exactly what I was kind of saying about keeping the channel going. It's like I've been kind of on this circuit for coming up for 2 years now. Have I earned the amount of money I would have earned in a job? No, nowhere near. But we keep afloat. We keep going and going and going and going and going. Without any asking for anything in return, because you know it is a long-term project. It is going to pay off. Okay, so now we've got the Resurrection. Got nothing to read about that. Let's get some Oracle. Pretty gal. Romance angels want to speak. Deception there on the bottom. Someone in this relationship is wearing a false self mask. Bite the bullet is coming up. When you bite the bullet, I believe that's when you just go for it. We're going to have to look because I want to be right in these sayings. Bite the bullet. Biting the bullet. Oh, what have I done here? Okay. Bite the bullet. Decide to do something difficult or unpleasant that one has been putting off or hesitating over. Decisions have to be taken. And as director, you have got to bite the bullet. It's like you've been in aeroplane mode for a long time. Uncontactable. Off the radar. Yeah? Okay, let's see what the romance angels want to say because I'm not going to stay on too long. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This card urges you to take the initiative in your love life. That may mean contacting someone to whom you're attracted and asking that person out on a date. It could also mean sending flowers, texts or gifts to your beloved. Okay, maybe this is a little gentle reminder regarding V-Day. As you express romance, these feelings pour through you. You actually become the biggest beneficiary of your romantic displays as you enjoy how they make you feel to an even greater degree. The more you give love, the more you experience it. Of course, do make sure that you're also open to receiving the love that comes to you from God, the angels, and other people. Letting go of past relationships, just letting go of the past. The past is the past. All you have is the now, and that's already like become the past. Okay. We're always in the now, aren't we? So release your ex has come up. The time has come to clear your energy. Freedom, I won't let you down. I will not give you up. Gotta have some faith in yourself. It's the one good thing that I've got. You drew this card because your love life will improve once you emotionally and energetically release your ex-lover. The benefits of doing so include increased happiness, feelings of freedom, and the ability to attract a new lover who would otherwise sense the presence of your ex in your aura. The moment you make the decision to let go of the past, it is done. Sometimes this is akin to peeling layers from the onion. So continue releasing your ex whenever old, familiar feelings arise, or you find yourself attracting people reminiscent of him or her. As the painting on this card depicts, I said about what kind of picture have you been painting. I definitely picked up on three's a crowd. Okay, so a third party here. It's not the Two of Cups yet. There's still this attachment to an ex-lover, partner. As the painting on this card depicts, you may want to ceremonially burn a letter to release the old relationship energy and symbolically let go of old feelings. Or you can call upon the romance angels to clear lingering attachments to your ex. There's a fear here of commitment. Moving on. You need to just go with the flow. And just see where it leads you. Sorry, Lily. I didn't mean to catch your ears. Oh, where's that going? We've got a past life relationship, which we're coming with the Two of Cups. So this is knowing that this relationship really does, it is destiny, okay? It's playing heavy on the conscience. Past life relationship. The romance angel sent you this card to explain the relationship you've inquired about. You have some unfinished business in conjunction with a soulmate from a past lifetime. This may involve forgiving someone, a joint project, or learning personal lessons such as patience. Soulmates recognise each other instantly, and this feeling is often registered as a sense of romantic or sexual chemistry. The magnetism that draws two people together can surpass logic, because the purpose of the relationship is healing and learning. Whether or not your soulmate becomes your life partner, you'll experience personal and spiritual lessons and growth as a result. Past life regressions can also help you uncover the answers you seek. I do offer a past life lessons reading, okay? If you want to kind of have a look at maybe the traits that you're bringing over from your previous life. Okay, and what's assisting you in this life? Bottom of the deck? Oh no, we're going to get, I don't know, we're keeping it in fours. About building those firm foundations now. The fours are good. Well, the Four of Cups is about being unhappy, okay? You need to change that around. But you are being offered a cup out of the blue. with the Four of Cups. 4 Pentacles, building firm foundations. 4 of Wands is the connection between the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. And then we have the 4 of Swords, which means you need to rest, rejuvenate, recuperate, heal. Unrequited love. Belly's rumbling. This comes in with the cat and mouse. We've been talking about this. Cat's been sleeping. Okay, it's a runner and chaser. You both know this. And that's what the imbalance is within the connection. Unrequited love just means that someone is not admitting the connection. Okay, so it feels like unrequited love. So it feels like the Divine Feminine maybe feels that she might have got it wrong. Okay, and I want to say is clearing the energy, just to allow clearing the energy of the ex-lovers. But then you have the masculine here who's actually wanting to express his love. It is a past life relationship, but at the moment we're looking at unrequited love. Okay, both parties are not declaring their love for each other. So there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relation going. There isn't. It can't be anonymous. The Romance Angels compassionately bring you this card as an answer to your relationship question. The person you're inquiring about has many qualities that you find attractive. However, there's not enough mutual attraction to create the passion you're seeking. This relationship is more like a cat and mouse chase, with one partner continually retreating and disappearing. Neither person enjoys this imbalance, and lack of chemistry is the reason. You may both share genuine love, which in itself can be a foundation for a long-term relationship. Now, seeing as we're looking at the 4s, that's about foundations, okay? This card comes to you simply to help you understand the missing component, which you both can sense. Every relationship is a synergy of blended energies. You can't completely control the attraction factor, but you can override and steer it. Sometimes painful childhood experiences can draw you to unhealthy relationships as you recreate the original situation in an attempt to heal it. You can ask the angels for guidance to help you elevate your spiritual frequencies so that you attract a partner of a similar nature. You deserve to be in a relationship of mutual appreciation and attraction, so it's worth your time and effort to manifest one with these qualities. And then we've got very soon. Bottom of the deck, it's safe for you to love. Sorry, there's the unrequited love. Looks like he comes swooning in at the last minute. We save it to the last minute, don't they? To the last second. Let's go. You've got 21 seconds to go. I was singing that the other day. Come on. Oh, I want to read this. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. I feel here as if the angel, like a little Cupid here, he's actually protecting the Divine Feminine from getting hurt. So it's like the runner chaser has to stop. You can't keep flitting in and out, doing a disappearing act. You might think you're the magician, but okay, that's taking it like to the extreme. Looks like it could be Hogwarts in the background now. But the masculine's here, but he's got to be sure. You can't keep doing this runner chaser. That is part of the program, is the runner and chaser, but not like forever. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. You're only blocking yourself off from this higher love. This card indicates that you're protecting your heart from hurt because of painful relationship experiences. However, the angels can only bring as much romance as you'll allow inside. If you have a shield around your heart, how is love to get in? A closed heart repels the sensitive partner that you're trying to attract. Repels. It said about how both can feel this cat and mouse chase. So following your inner guidance, It's the intuition card, the High Priestess. Following your inner guidance will protect you and simultaneously allow you to feel loved and loving. Trust your intuitive senses with respect to other people's trustworthiness and open your heart to those who are kind and gentle. Ask the angels to bring caring individuals, including a romantic partner, into your life, and they'll do so, provided that you listen to and follow their guidance. That's where that High Priestess is coming in. We started the reading off with me saying that I felt it was a magician, the Fool, the magician, the High Priestess. Safe for you to love. It is safe. Let's look what the power of love wants to say then. Got some reversals in here. Reversals. Maybe you need a rehearsal. Practice. It does say here that you might not be in a romantic relationship with a soulmate, with this soulmate, but there's definitely a meaning behind the connection. So it's like, don't fear yourself about this having to be like marriage. It's more, there is a connection. It's about finding out more about it. Because that Page of Swords has been, let's read him again, this Page of Swords, because he was observing. You are creating deep connections. I'm reading the Two of Cups. Okay, we'll read that. You are creating deep connections and partnerships based on shared values, compassion and unconditional love. You see the divine in others. Nurture these new relationships as they hold potential for the future. We've got the Page of Swords, who's anonymous. Hiding behind the scenes. It's not, and that's not a new story, we know. Which might make you feel more of a fool. You have a curious mind and love to ask questions and learn new things. You are a natural communicator and ready to take the next step to share your message with the world. But then we have, you are holding back from expressing your truth, especially in a public forum. You prefer to express your thoughts and opinions privately or anonymously. Let go of fear and shout your message from the rooftops. Okay, I'll premiere this then. I'm not sure, I'm actually going out, so I'm not sure I'm going to watch the premiere with you, but I'll leave the premiere there. If you want to express yourself in the live chat, that's fine. Ask questions, find out more. Ownership. I've never had this one. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. Ownership. You have reached a pivotal place in your spiritual journey. You are able to take full responsibility for all your actions, thoughts and words in this and other lifetimes. You may now step back and view your experiences objectively, realising that you are an evolving spiritual being. Each day has brought with it a new insight into yourself and the world around you. You don't look back on particular situations as failures. Instead, you view them as valuable feedback, providing information you need in order to learn, understand, and grow. You take ownership of your choices, aware that as a responsible being, you cannot blame your behaviour on another. Everything you experience is a reflection of what is within you. Recognising that what you say can either enlighten or depress, you now speak with a purpose. You choose positive and empowering words, thoughts and deeds, the cornerstone of a healthy and soulful existence. Wow. Past is next. ownership. And that's what I believe. I was speaking about the channel. I said, you know, I've been on the circuit for quite a while. Near on every day. Okay, I take a few days off here and there. But near on every day. And you all say to me that speak up, are not anonymous, how it's beneficial, how it's helped you on your journey. And that's why it's like, okay, let's have an energy donation like link there then. So that you can actually, you know, exchange. You can't just take, and not give anything back. And that's kind of to all of us. Okay, so you have to make sure your giving and receiving is in balance. So I'll put the link there. It might come up as Storytime with Tarot, but that's my PayPal account. But the link is PayPal me at the Channel of Love. So don't be thrown off and think it's not me. It is me. I wanted to get something here. What was I just going to go and... Oh, daily guidance from your angels. Whereabouts would you be? Caked in Lily's hair here. Ooh. Sorry, guys. Oh, we're getting Oracle of the Fairies. But I would like... daily guidance from your angel. We haven't used these for a while because they're really tucked in now. Okay. We'll get an Oracle of the Fairies. What's she got underneath there? It looked like a flute, but I'm not sure. I just got a quick... It could be tree wisdom. This tree, Dryad, will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. So maybe listen to some music that has like flutes in it. I want to say like panpipes, but okay, I'm not sure. Whatever comes out. So, let me have a look at this Oracle of the Fairies. Lost and found. It's like it's time to come out of the reject bin. It's like the raggy dolls. Raggy dolls, dolls like you and me. Raggy dolls, made imperfectly. Okay, they're thrown into the reject bin, but they have their own. They're amazing. I love the raggy dolls. You've got Sad Sack. I think they might Dotty. Is there one called Lucy? I don't know why I feel there might be one called Lucy. Anyway, who knows? I'm a raggy doll. Look, I'm in the reject bin, alright? Most of us are, okay? It's not the end of the story. Lost and found. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. The fairies are saying that the guidance you seek is contained within a book. Look around right now and pick up the first book you see. Seriously? The first book I see, apart from a tarot book, is going to be Harry Potter. We've got it. Okay. Hold the book against your heart and say, Fairies, turn the pages in this book for me and guide my fingers to the words I need to see. Now close your eyes and randomly flick through the book, allowing your finger to come to rest somewhere on a page. Read the words and see if they resonate with you. If your finger lands on a picture, try again until it lands on text. If the words immediately seem relevant, take them on board. If they don't, write them down and sit with them for a day or two. Be patient and their meaning will come to you. Okay. You can also ask for the meaning of the words to be revealed in your dreams. Still got it in my heart, so let's just keep it there till I flick the page. Before you go to sleep, write the words on a piece of paper and place it under your pillow, saying, Fairies, these words I place beneath my head, reveal the meaning while I lie in my bed. In the morning, write down any dreams you can remember, then be patient as the wisdom from your words filters through into your waking reality. This card may also be a reminder that reading a book would be good for you right now. If there's one you've been meaning to read for years, now is the time to do it. The fairies may also be saying that a book could prove a valuable gift for someone else, as it may open their mind to other ways of being. Let's do this. There's nothing there, look. We're going to try again. A sudden noise outside in the corridor put an end to their discussion. They had realised how loudly they had been talking. Quick! Ron threw the cloak back over them as the luminous eyes of Mrs. Norris came round the door. Ron and Harry stood quite still, both thinking the same thing. Did the cloak work on cats? After what seemed an age, she turned and left. They're under the bloody invisibility cloak, aren't they? Seriously, okay. Does it work on cats? Don't think so. That they can see right through it. Like with Lily, Jasper. Okay, lost and found. Look who's in the reject bin. It's the raggy dolls. Raggy dolls. Dolls like you and me. Okay. Journey of love. And I'm getting out of here. Okay. Self-initiation on the bottom now. I'm not going to read it. It's quite self-explanatory at that, isn't it? Self-initiation. Indecision today. Okay. Or now. The bride offers herself. 43. There is a sacred offering taking place, an offering of the divine feminine. She is offering herself to the mystery unfolding. This may manifest in a physical way, in that a woman of great feminine wisdom is offering herself to you in friendship, love, spiritual companionship, or service in some way. This may manifest in a spiritual gift from the Divine Mother in the form of a life circumstance or situation, whether it is immediately recognised as a gift or not. To accept this offering as a bridegroom accepting his bride with love, reverence and respect will bring good fortune. So to accept this offering as a bridegroom accepting his bride with love, reverence and respect will bring good fortune. Check out your scales, guys, all of us. Okay, this oracle offers you a message. Accept what is being offered now, whether through challenge or an easing of the way forward. There is a gift of grace from the Divine Feminine reaching for you now. Allow her in and be blessed. This oracle also heralds a time of importance in relationship. You have been revealing yourself and not being afraid of who and what you are, sharing yourself in willingness to connect. Your vulnerability and beauty is acknowledged and will attract the response you need at the perfect time and in the perfect way. Every bride shall have her bridegroom, even if you're a raggy doll. Here's the poem. How careful we must be close. How fragile we must feel. How sad not to be when someone is real. To say approach with caution when we already know that inside there's a likeness and experience goes slow. Mother Mary. Hi, Lily. Okay. Oh, you're a bit chilly. Fresh. Let's see what the Mother Mary wants to say. Seeing as you're being offered a gift from the Divine Feminine or the Divine Mother. So we best go to the Mother Mary. Okay, do you want to... A bit nervous. I'm not reading it. We've already done it. Our Lady of Manifest Miracles. We had this last time it was out. I'll just read the first part. I'm going to get you another message though. You go back to the last reading when this was out. Do your own research. I'm not going to read it again. I keep going over the same stuff, guys. Love seeks to manifest through you, as you. It is not only your spirit that is to be blessed by love, but your body and your life too. You are meant to live a reality of divine love. You are meant to experience the presence of the divine in everyday life. Your spiritual life and material existence are not destined to be separate, but rather are to be united, enhancing each other, infusing each other with love in sacred relationship. My miracles are not limited to the world of spirit. They manifest in the material world as signs that divine love is alive in the here and now. Will you be willing? But will you be a willing channel for my miraculous manifestations? The card came out reversed. So it's up to you whether or not you want to be a willing channel for these miraculous manifestations. This one. Our Lady of Answered Prayers. Card number 7. Okay, let's read this. I hear your every thought, your every prayer uttered under your breath. I feel every beat of your sacred heart as it yearns for my limitless love. Do you imagine that I could be ignorant of that which you need the most, or that I would neglect attending to the deepest needs of your sacred heart? Do you imagine that I am not moved by your suffering or your courage? My beloved, I have already answered your every heartbeat, and you must now look for me, to see that I stand right before you and have never left you. I am with you now, and your prayers are answered through my miracles and my grace. Have faith in me. I feel ever so teary, like I could cry. Okay, let's carry on. Prayer is a powerful practice. Sometimes we might worry that we are not saying the right words, or that our prayer is too simple or too confusing. Prayer is just speaking with the divine from the heart. There is no need to ornate words or perfect expression. Whatever comes from your heart is the most powerful prayer. Prayer is a conversation with the divine. In the same way that we communicate regularly to build a human relationship, to strengthen our relationship with the divine, we can choose to communicate regularly too. Morning and night, we can utter a quick prayer from the heart. Mother Mary, be with me, guide me, protect and assist me, that I can serve love. Thank you. It is like getting dressed spiritually, wearing an invisible but palpable robe of protection and grace. I just said the invisibility cloak, guys. Come on. It is subtle but extremely effective, and when done regularly, you will notice a difference over time. You'll eventually wonder how you ever managed without it. Perhaps you may worry or be confused as to what you are needing protection from, but there is no need to be fearful. There are many distractions and distortions that exist in the world, from the most mundane and yet powerful forces of media and advertising to more subtle and yet also very powerful undercurrents of unprocessed fear that exist in the collective human soul. We are able to live more freely, with greater trust in the steps we are asked to take in our lives. If we have some help in deflecting influences that could unnecessarily undermine our self-confidence and make our tasks more difficult than they need to be. This oracle brings a profound message of peace, in that your prayers are being answered now. Feeling the relief of this realisation can help that answer reach us more quickly. A soft, receptive heart, rather than a heart hardened by fear or expectation of disappointment, can be touched by the divine more easily. Answers always come. It is our ability to recognise them, to be moved by them, and to allow the solution to unravel. That can be the challenge. When we call upon the Divine Mother, we are also assisted with our ability to let go of our attachment to the difficulty, the pain, the problem, and instead let go to open up to the healing and the solution. Part of how this happens is through being willing to not just look at your life situation now, but to really see your life through the eyes of your heart. There is something or someone that is happening in your life now that is the seed of the answered prayer. The situation is being resolved. Sometimes this is in its earlier stages, and we have to wait a while before we can consciously recognise that the miracle is manifesting right before our eyes. At other times, however, it is meant to happen now. The solution is right in front of us. When this oracle appears, your solution is not in a distant future, but under your feet in the here and now. Open your heart and open your eyes. You can pray that you see the answer before you now and become capable of accepting the divine help that is offered to you now with the following healing process and affirmation. This oracle is assuring you that your prayer is capable of being resolved. It is also encouraging you to hold a soft, receptive heart in realisation that the answer is already tapping at the door of your heart, waiting for it to open up and receive. It's a healing process and affirmation. Close your eyes and place your hands in prayer position at your heart. If this doesn't feel natural for you, you may like to gently hold your hands together at your heart, but open with palms facing upwards, as though ready to receive. If you have a prayer that you would like to say, either for the first time or repeated, you can speak the prayer quietly in your mind or aloud. Just speak naturally from the heart, as though talking to your best friend. Then imagine the words that you have spoken transforming into soft, golden light in the air in front of you. This is like your rehearsal. The soft golden light of your prayers rises up towards an even brighter golden light, burning like a sun just above you. As the light of your prayer enters into that golden light, it bursts into stunning flames of golden fire. Feel the nourishing warmth of those golden flames, gently warming the crown of your head and all the way down into your heart and hands with a soft feeling of goodness. Know that your prayer is answered. When you are ready, say the following prayer, repeating it quietly in your mind, or if you can, speaking it out loud. Mother Mary, full of grace, help me find the courage within to accept the answers to all my prayers. Help me surrender my thoughts of how this should be, and to lovingly embrace what is. I trust you completely. I thank you for your divine intervention and protection. May I feel that you are with me always. Through your miraculous grace, the heartfelt prayers of the world are answered. Thank you. Rest quietly for a moment. When you are ready, you may like to finish this healing process with this affirmation. Holy Mother of Grace, in all of my life, I see your loving gaze. I accept all that is and all that will be. I accept your divine intervention. I accept your... Let me just reread that part, okay? So, rest quietly for a moment, and when you are ready, you may like to finish this healing process with this affirmation. Holy Mother of Grace, in all of my life I see your loving gaze. I accept all that is and all that will be. I accept your healing intervention that I may live my divine destiny. In service, my heart opens and receives you now. That's beautiful. I'm going to leave you with an affirmator. And I'm so caked in hair. Seriously, Lily. Inspiration. There is a voice of inspiration with me. Right now it's only a whisper, but the more I listen, the louder it will get. Soon it will be a flawless speech voiced by James Earl Jones through a megaphone with lots of applause. Okay, it's 11:06. Let's get this wrapped up. Vitality. I am healthy and vital and strong. My radiant life of love fills me with healthy, vital and strong cells. Each cell is a warrior. Everyone has its own sword and shield. I dare you to try and penetrate my circular army. Didn't think so, chump. It's fight here. It's inner fight. It's like the vitality of your cells. You're really becoming strong now. And follow your heart. I'm always rewarded when I follow my heart. I trust that the GPS in my heart knows all the best routes. And when it seems like it's taking too long to get to where I want, I know that's because there's some cool, weird stuff to see along the way. I think the masculines have been observing, okay, quite a while now to have seen all this cool, weird stuff along the way. And then we have divine timing. There's a GPS. Divine timing. Everything is timing, and timing is everything. Gladly, I release my concern over timing and let things happen when and as they will. I trust that the divine schedule makers know what they're doing. It can take a long time to reach divine middle management. And I believe that that's really where the feminines and masculines are coming to, this kind of middle management, okay, coming together. Common ground. It did kind of suggest here, though, that the timing is kind of right. Okay, sometimes it's to wait, and other times it's right here, right under your feet, in the here and now. Bottom of the deck, good things to come. It said yesterday, who's got a new car? There are so many, I'm not to know, but look, I can see it. You can see it's a car. There are so many amazing gifts coming my way. I can't see them now because I respect the general convention of not peeking under wrapping paper. But they will show up when the time is just right. And that's when I remember how much fun it is to be surprised. I do feel as if your divine feminine will be surprised of this expression of love, regardless. There's been a lot of runner-chaser going on. It's like the divine masculine's disappeared. So for him to come back and express this love, I think it's going to kind of blow the divine feminine off of her feet. Okay. When it actually happens. So we're going to leave it there? Or we're going to give you one more message? Do you want a postcard from Spirit? Okay, we can do that. Whereabouts are they? Let's leave you on this. It says, love your dreams. Or does it say, live your dreams? I think it might say, live your dreams. Both. Dear wonderful you, intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you, not the perfect, flawless mask you wear for others. No, it's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect one, that is totally you, without artifice or walls. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it will be so worth it. This is the only way you will know true closeness with others, and you will also be close to Spirit and to us. There is amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with another or a group. Release from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy is truly empowering. So, may we support you wholeheartedly in this choice. You will know yourself better, and we hope learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is about who we are with others, so share it. You will be so glad you did. Loving you so, so, so much. Let's end it there. Okay, guys. I'll catch up with you soon. Until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.